Everybody didn't make it. That's why we celebrating, okay?
Yes.
So we done made it, you know?
Yes.
It feels so great to be back live with all of you. And did everyone have a happy new year? Everyone? Hope you did.
It was fun.
Amazing.
Who is ready for some live girl chat for 2018?
Yes, I am.
Well, we want you to head on over to The Real's Daytime's Instagram page today to join in on the conversation. Use the hashtag #GirlChatLive to make your voice heard. Munchkin will be monitoring all your comments. She's always on it,
That's right, Lonnie. And everyone this morning is talking the Golden Globe Awards. Did everybody tune in last night?
I did.
Yes. The red carpet turned into the black carpet as many stars this year chose to wear black in support of those who have spoken out about sexual harassment and to protest gender inequality. So many also voiced their support by wearing pins created by Time's Up. Some of the guys I saw, Justin Timberlake had it on as well. An activist, Time's Up is an activist group started by women in Hollywood, including Reese Witherspoon, America Ferrera, and Shonda Rhimes. And some stars also chose to bring influential and outspoken activists as their plus ones to the ceremony, like actress Michelle Williams, who was accompanied by the founder of the Me Too movement, Tarana Burke.
Yeah.
That was so great.
That was wonderful.
So, ladies, what do you think of this powerful statement? I'm, like, obsessed.
I love it. And I have to say, you were at the parties, and obviously you were hosting the red carpet. This was my third time going to a Golden Globe, after party, and there was just a different vibe. The spirit there was so uplifting and powerful. And everyone was united. So it was great.
The red carpet was totally different. Jeannie,
Yes,
how was it?
And just to touch on the anti-harassment coalition that the ladies started, it's backed by 300 female power players, and it's backed by all of their own dollars. $14 million of their own money. So I love that part. The red carpet was a sea of black, and at first I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to be hard to watch because, we talk fashion, black is usually associated with mourning, but it became the canvas to the movement and the cause of Time's Up. And there was so much of uniting and just co-partnering with each other. We just standing at the carpet, usually you have celebrities come one by one and you want to honor their time and get them up on the platform. But there were so many of them up at once that we were like, oh my God, you've got Angelina Jolie and then you've got Ava DuVernay. Like, we got to get them both up. But it turned out that ladies were coming as girl power dates. They were coming together as dates. So America Ferrera, Jessica Chastain were coming together. Natalie
Portman got ready with Eva Longoria. But even watching them together, like you said, black can sometimes feel like, okay, this is like a mourning color. It felt so powerful.
And you know who looks really powerful? Viola Davis.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh my God.
She's stunning.
Look at that.
She killed it.
I loved her hair.
Even in the ballroom, it felt different.
Yeah, even people you didn't expect to associate with one another. The environment in the room felt like we are all together. We are standing in unity. People that you didn't expect to be friends with one another, they were like hanging on each other, like just everybody standing together. And that was so amazing to see.
Celebrity.
Do you think they should wear black throughout for this award season?
I think that the movement's out there. I think everybody's on board. And I think however you carry that out is going to speak louder than just wearing the black. I think it should be something every day, not just through the award show themselves.
Said, Jean.
Yes, absolutely. And shout out to my glam team. We went through, the black dresses were gone. They were in danger here in Los Angeles. But we got mentioned on Vogue.com as best dressed. I am so happy for our team that came together. Dick Clark Productions had a beautiful live show on Facebook. It was amazing. And my favorite quote of the night was Laura Dern when she said, "May we teach our children that speaking up doesn't have the fear of retribution, and that is our new North Star for our culture."
Love it.
It
was truly a historic night. Our friend Sterling K. Brown became the first African-American in the Golden Globe's 75-year history to win Best Actor in a TV drama series. And he's just a good dude, too. Well-deserved.
Well-deserved.
However, it's fair to say the night's highlight came from none other than Miss Oprah Winfrey, who became the first African-American woman to receive the Cecil B. DeMille Award for outstanding contributions to the world of entertainment in her acceptance speech, which was beautiful. Miss Winfrey did not shy away from the elephant in the room, instead choosing to deliver an impassioned and powerful rallying cry to everyone watching. Take a look.
I want all the girls watching here and now to know that a new day is on the horizon. And when that new day finally dawns, it will be because of a lot of magnificent women, many of whom are right here in this room tonight, and some pretty phenomenal men fighting hard to make sure that they become the leaders who take us to the time when nobody ever has to say, "Me too," again. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
I know, I can't hear
Oprah's
that.
speech was so powerful. I'm trying not to cry. In fact, that Oprah 2020 started trending all over social media with many begging Oprah to run for president.
They had to go there.
So, ladies, what did you think of what Miss Winfrey had to say last night? I don't think there was a dry eye in the audience. I know when I watched it, I cried.
I think this whole program, first, it was set off right. First, I want to give a shout out to Seth Meyers because he started it off right. His jokes were on point. He did not shy away from the whole, harassment. And I think that started it off.
Yeah, it could have been an awkward moment.
Exactly.
Yes. It's not an easy job to do.
But that shows you what happens when you do it and you have the right type of writers and the right type of temperament. And then when Oprah came, but we forget, Oprah's always been phenomenal. Why are we trying to forget? Like, she's always been,
true.
she has her own network. She's been phenomenal. So this wasn't a surprise to me. It was just long overdue. And for her to be the first black woman, this is how God works, you guys, I think. It's always about time and a place. For this to happen at this time and for her to be the first black female and for her to have to present that speech, that shows you this was about timing and it was perfect, and I'm not surprised by it.
Absolutely perfect. We are literally sitting right now in a moment of history. When you were sitting in class.
We are a part of history, you guys, right now. We're experiencing it. Yes, and I have to say, I'm not going to get emotional.
No, it is. It's so special. It really is.
My mom, when we were growing up, she said, listen, you're a woman, so you're going to have to work a little extra hard. And not only that, you're a black woman, so you're going to have to work double hard. So right now, I get a sense or a glimpse of hope that my daughter will not be seen as second place because she is dark black, and dark meaning black, and that she's a woman. She can do anything that she wants to do. No one's gonna look at her as, oh, you're different. You can't do that. So that is beautiful, that is refreshing, and that is exciting. And I'm just so happy that these women have spoken up. And I really believe that Time's Up is an answer to Me Too. So guys, never, ever stop, like Oprah said, speaking your truth. That is the greatest tool that you can do.
And Oprah is proof of everything she said. When she said, this is for the little girls out there, I was like, I'm one of the girls watching. And believing in what she's saying, and to see her as a black woman who's been through a lot in her life, she is the proof. She's the living example that you can come out on the other side, bigger, powerful, stronger. And she's just, Oprah
well,
for
it's
president.
also her genius. Her genius is that she was able to also bring to light the story of Racy Taylor. And if you don't know about the story, see, that's what I'm saying.
I had no idea. When they said Rosa Parks was a part of that, this is historical things that I've never heard. I don't know have any of you guys heard about it?
You may not have heard about it, but if you really think about it, every single woman has experienced some type of discomfort that was pressed upon them because they are women and because we have been polite, and we just automatically think that that's what you deal with when you're a woman. And so when I was sitting there in the ballroom and watching Oprah speak, it wasn't just Oprah. I'm not making her out to be like, our God or anything, but it was this tremendous thunderous roar inside of me that finally said, we are going to stand for all of those women behind us who dealt with it and didn't get to be here today to speak for themselves. And that's our job now.
Preparing the next generation. For sure.
And not being afraid to stand up.
Yeah,
we
but
asked you guys what your thoughts were on Oprah's speech, and at Emerald and EXO said, I cried. Clearly everyone did. At Sunshine Tasha said, it was breathtaking. I woke up with the speech on my mind. And I hope that so many women continue to have those words ringing in their mind every day when they go to work. And men, too. I think that we also should be inclusive of the men that are
to the men who are
out.
standing with us.
Standing with us, but also them that are speaking out for sexual harassment that they've experienced. One, that's got to be so hard for a guy to say that. And they are out there, they're stepping up, and we have to congratulate them and applaud them as well.
Yeah. And I love that Time's Up not only represented, you know, fighting against sexual harassment, but also discrimination.
Yes.
And, you know, equality.
Yeah, all around.
All around.
At Darionce said, much respect. I watched it 3 times this morning. It gave me chills. It has me in a mood where when I open my front door, the sound of music will be playing.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's funny because we hear this speech and then we got this, you know, Oprah for president. I don't know if we should put that on her.
That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be. Oprah's delivering a message we all wanted to say, have been saying, screaming. Some people who just don't have the platform, they're not famous, but they're screaming it.
I think we've all been like, most of us have been so like suffocated, and now Oprah said something that we all wanted to say, and I think we're all emotional, and I get that. And it's like, but I don't know if we want to necessarily, because there have been rumors that, you know, I was just reading the CNN, they said that 2 of her close friends are saying, well, maybe she's considering running for president, things like that. There was a quote that was put up on Twitter by Bernice King, and she's taken it down. She also felt like maybe we shouldn't put there's the quote. It says, Oprah is exemplary. Her influence, brilliance, and capacity to exceed herself are outstanding. She's a leader with ways that with political positions simply don't accommodate. Let's not try to force the burden on her. She's more than enough of a gift to humanity. And I kind of agree with that. She took it down because I think there's like all this talk now and everything, but
we understand it.
Right. Yeah, but that clearly comes from a place of people not being happy with where things are politically.
Exactly.
And I think the kindness that you see in someone like Oprah, maybe not specifically in Oprah, I think people just want a leader like her in the sense that you feel that she cares, she's kind, she's well-spoken, she's smart. I think there's qualities in her that people would be like, we'd love for that person to represent us.
I think that's what we have to remember, is qualities in her that when we look at candidates, that's what we need to look at, you know, and not necessarily her. You know, if she wants to run, fine. But we need to look for those qualities, and I think everybody's getting emotional behind that. Like, it's her, and it's like,
but she touches your heart, and I think that's what made her an incredible talk show host. When you look at Oprah, one of the things that really, really speaks to the fact is that she's honest. She shares her truth. I remember watching her show when she actually shared, you know, her own sexual abuse story. She's very honest. She's very transparent, and you feel her. You don't just hear her words. You hear her
genuine.
heart.
She's genuine and passionate about everything she talks about, and she's the same Oprah as she was years ago as she is
That's why she's so
now.
successful.
Absolutely.
What I've always seen that's successful about her is that she doesn't sit there radiating other celebrities. She's made her means by bringing her platform for other people to speak up and tell their story. So yesterday's example reflected that to me. Celebrities stepped aside and let these victims and their survivors speak up of what happened to them. In the ballroom, survivors were sitting next to the celebrities, so the celebrities were like, I'm here, the light's on me, yay, hi camera. Now, on to you. And they told their story.
So great.
And this is why our show works. Thank God we got picked up for 2 more seasons.
Amen.
Yes, we did. Because it ain't about us. It's about you. It's about what you're thinking. What do you want to hear? What do you want to say? What are we living through? And so therefore we grow if you grow with us, because it's not about us, it's about all of us together, globally.
So true.
You remember when we met Oprah?
Yes.
Remember we met? I mean, Oprah makes you feel like when she's talking to you that you are the only person that matters. You know, and that's what you felt last night.
That's a gift. That's an anointing.
Yes,
that's a real gift that God has given her, and she's used it in an amazing way for an incredible
platform. And Oprah, please come on the show, Oprah. Okay, we need to